Well, a longtime Congresswoman from Houston is facing a challenge from her own party this year.
Incumbent Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee is facing off with challenger and former Houston City Council member Amanda Edwards. Our Sherman DeSalle is covering Jackson Lee, and he continues our live team coverage. Sherman.
Yeah, good evening, ladies. Two candidates on the same ballot twice in a matter of months. That's the situation we're dealing with here. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee has represented the 18th district for nearly 30 years, and she wants to keep it that way. We're near Chapman and Kirby, where she will be ending her night as the polls close in hopes for a victory. So although her run as mayor fell short last year, she was able to hold on to this congressional seat. This campaign, it's been relatively quieter than the city race, but she's confident in her voters and says that they believe her track record in office versus the opponent, former city council member Amanda Edwards. Lee wants to continue doing the work on the economy, on housing, and on the environment. And so far, the numbers indicate that this race will be tight, down to the wire. So Lee is encouraging people in her district to head to the voting polls.
America is a country that is run by its people. The Constitution lets us do that by voting, by the right to free speech, the right to meet access. If you don't want a country like that, you don't get out and vote.
So Lee also commended Edwards for wanting to run for public office and serve the district as well. And I'll send it over to Dominique Keith now. She is actually at the headquarters where Lee's opponent, Amanda Edwards, will be finishing her night. Dominique?
Yeah, Sherman, the challenger for the 18th congressional district seat, Amanda Edwards, she's actually been out campaigning all day, all over town on this election day as she tries to convince voters that she is the candidate for the job. Now, Edwards is an attorney who's from Houston, who served in an at-large position for Houston City Council after being elected in 2015. She realizes she is going up against a giant. Incumbent Sheila Jackson Lee has served the 18th congressional district since 1995, but Edwards is hoping voters are ready for a change, and some that we spoke with this afternoon say they are.
I've always voted for Sheila Jackson Lee, but this year I decided to vote for somebody new, somebody young with new ideas, and hopefully she wins.
We've had the same leader in place for 30 years. That's quite a bit of time. And so people have just kind of internalized what always has been is going to be what continues. And the truth of the matter is they get to be the author of that story. And if they want new leadership, they want change, they can decide to have change. And right now we're the change on the ballot.
Amanda Edwards says some of the issues she would tackle right away if she's elected include health care, women's rights, and economic policy change to benefit senior citizens. Reporting live on the north side, I'm Dominique Keith, Fox 26 News.